Starbase is buzzing with energy. All eyes are on SpaceX, as Flight 5 might launch sooner than we thought. Initially, expectations pointed to late November, but now it seems like we may not have to wait that long. So, what's driving this accelerated timeline? SpaceX recently launched the Falcon 9 for its Return to Light mission. On the flip side, Blue Origin had another suborbital mission aborted, adding another setback for the company. We have a lot to cover, so let's explore the key developments. After the first full stack test late last month, SpaceX hit the ground running, ramping up operations. They conducted critical testing with the chopstick mechanism, and soon after we saw new road closures announced. This signaled something big was about to happen. On October 4th and 5th, they lifted the hot staging ring back onto Booster 12, and by the afternoon, Ship 30 was in position. That same evening, they completed their second full stack, which was a crucial step toward the anticipated flight. Then came October 7th. Highway 4 was closed and the launch pad was cleared. Venting could be seen at both the orbital launch mount and the tower. By the afternoon, fuel was loaded into Ship 30 and Booster 12. However, frost didn't rise too high on the rocket, suggesting the tanks weren't fully loaded yet. This was a crucial 20-minute test, and the road reopened soon after. Just a day later, another important test. The water deluge system was activated after a long pause. It still sprayed water with full force, meaning SpaceX is getting closer to flight readiness. With all these tests, it's clear they're gearing up for something major. At the same time, there's been a lot of movement around Starbase. Large trucks, possibly fuel trucks, have been stationed in front of the launch site, which is usually a strong signal that launch preparations are underway. More importantly, SpaceX confirmed on X, formerly Twitter, that Flight 5 is being prepared for a launch as soon as October 13th, pending regulatory approval. Elon Musk chimed in saying, "Sunday might be the big day," and when asked about catching the booster with the Mechazilla arms, Musk gave a confident yes if all systems are working well. Initially, we thought the FAA wouldn't allow Flight 5 until late November. But now, with SpaceX hinting at an October launch, that timeline seems off. Even though SpaceX is still waiting on regulatory approval, there's speculation that NASA, not the FAA, could be stepping in as the licensing body. If true, this could mark a significant shift, potentially speeding up future launches. It's worth noting that NASA has a vested interest in seeing Starship succeed, as it's critical to their Artemis program. What do you think? Could we actually see SpaceX get the green light this soon? Let me know in the comments if you think October 13th is the real launch date. While Starbase is buzzing with activity, there's also been significant progress at Launchpad B. On October 4th, sections of the orbital launch mount were transported across the site. A new unidentified section with a different design appeared, signaling that construction of the OLM may be starting soon. The FAA's timeline gives a little over 3 months for completion, but several systems still need to be assembled, including the chopstick mechanism. It's at Starbase, but there's no word yet on when it will be installed. Fingers crossed we'll see Launchpad B ready by the end of the year, allowing full operations to start in 2025. Now let's turn to the Falcon 9 Return to Light mission. At 10:02 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the Falcon 9 launched from Space Launch Complex 40, successfully delivering the Hera spacecraft for the European Space Agency. This mission is particularly exciting as it will travel to the asteroid Didymos and its moon, Dimorphos. Hera will survey the effects of NASA's 2022 DART mission, which tested our ability to deflect potentially dangerous asteroids. The spacecraft should arrive in 2026 and will spend 6 months studying the aftermath of DART. This mission was originally planned for Russia's Soyuz, then Europe's Ariane 6, but both encountered issues. SpaceX's Falcon 9 came through with a launch cost of $41 million, or about 363 million euros. ESA officials praised the mission, and Elon Musk sent his congratulations with a simple Godspeed, Hera. This marks the 23rd and final mission for the Falcon 9 booster, B-1061, which has been a workhorse for SpaceX. From launching crewed missions to Starlink satellites, B-1061 has been instrumental in SpaceX's journey. The booster has set a high bar for reusability, and its retirement signals a new chapter in SpaceX's operations. Let's also take a moment to reflect on Blue Origin's latest setback. Their new Shepard suborbital mission was aborted once again. Blue Origin had been hyping up the debut of a new spacecraft and booster, but once again technical issues caused a delay. After the 2022 incident, Blue Origin has been relying on a single booster, which makes these delays even more significant. If they don't resolve these issues quickly, they risk losing their place in the suborbital market. However, Blue Origin is aiming higher. Their first orbital flight with New Glenn is planned for November. This will be a huge step forward, but given their recent challenges, it's anyone's guess whether they'll be able to meet that deadline. SpaceX, on the other hand, continues to move full steam ahead. Following Falcon 9's success, they're now preparing for the next big milestone, launching the Europa Clipper on Falcon Heavy. NASA had originally planned to launch on October 10th, but due to concerns about Hurricane Milton, that date has been pushed back. Whether the FAA is a factor in this delay remains unclear, but we'll be watching closely for updates. As always, stay tuned for more. Flight 5's launch is closer than ever, and Falcon Heavy's next mission is just around the corner. There's no shortage of excitement in the world of space exploration. Don't forget to hit that like button, smash subscribe for more jaw-dropping space updates, and join us as we embark on a cosmic journey like never before.